So have it right, up to Chelsea, up to Minerals FC, big up to every single one of you live and locked in. Hope everyone is doing well, winning life. First and foremost, I want you all to smash to piece that like button. Smash it. The likes are poor. Get them up. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you do so. We've got a notification bell ding dong. Let's have it right. So you know we go live. And we got the Minerals FC Ultras membership down below in the description. Salute to all the Minerals FC Ultras. Salute to our Chelsea old boys. We see things they'll never see. And salute to no surrender mentality. So have it right, bruv. Emergency stream, and I wasn't even planning to do it. And I was going to do a video. I was thought, nah, let's do it live quickly. We'll do a quick one. Bish bash settings, bruv. Yeah. What is going on? We've got the 3 points against Fulham, and now we've got breaking news. The Pornstein bomber. Let's have it right. Let's read it out. Let's read it out. This is nuts, mate. This is absolutely nuts. This is crazy, bruv. Yeah, the circus continues at Chelsea. The circus continues at Chelsea. The Pornstein says, Chelsea informed Bayern Munich they will not proceed with Nicholas Jackson's loan after Liam Delap injury. We have just had breaking news that Liam Delap's injury is going to be up to 7 to 8 weeks, which I don't understand the panic, bruv, because the panic really is, well, yes, we only got one striker. I said that on my review, which is pinned at the top. So if you ain't seen my match review, make sure you go and smash a like and a comment on that. But let's have it right, bruv. Yeah, that's only 4 Premier League games because we've got international break. So what's all the panic about? What's all this panic about? We've had the here we go from Fabrizio Romano saying that Jackson's loan with no obligation to buy is 13 million sterling. Yeah. All right. We've had an injury to Delap, a hammy injury, or maybe it's worse than that. What if it is a half a season out jobby? What if it is a serious injury, bruv? What's going on, mate? What's going on, bruv? But what's interesting is Fabrizio Romano hasn't tweeted nothing out. Nothing. He hasn't put anything out. Only Ornstein, bruv. Only the Pornsteins put it out, bruv. And apparently it's been reported. Let's put it up. Let's put it up. Let's put it up on the screen, bruv. Yeah. This is crazy, bruv. Yeah. So, this is Nicholas Jackson, yeah? He's just arrived.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Okay. Nice to meet you. Hi, nice to meet you.
He doesn't know, bruv. He doesn't know. It says Jackson now at Munich Airport. This was 35 minutes ago. He's arrived for his medical. Yeah? But check this. Chelsea have attempted to reverse their decision after Delap's injury and keep Nicholas Jackson, but the players can't refuse. The striker is in Munich to undergo his medical before signing for Bayern. This sloshpot Jackson wants to play in the King Didier Drogba's backyard. Let's have it right, bruv. He don't want to come back. He don't want to come back. Now, this is going to be very, very interesting. And I'll tell you this now. Jackson's been mistreated, disrespected. Facts. They're forcing him out. They've put him on the market using brown envelopes galore. Everyone's interested in him. They put 100 million price tag on him. All right? They can't get a shot of him. They've agreed a loan with Bayern Munich. He's there in Munich to have his medical. And after our game against Fulham, because of Delap's injury, all of a sudden, they have ordered Ornstein, not Fabrizio or anyone else, Ornstein to put the tweet to say they want to cut his loan and bring him back. So you want to bring back an unhappy player, a player you've mistreated, a player who's currently having his medical, right? They're trying to do Willian settings with Roman Abramovich at the Spursy, bruv, with their own player. A player that they don't want. A player that's third in the pecking order. They couldn't even do it with Xavi Simons and pay 51 million, but they want to do it with their own player they're trying to get shot of. Make it make sense, bruv. This is a fucking joke. This is ridiculous. This is a circus. This is clownery. It's absolutely embarrassing. I can't believe what we are witnessing here. And the player's refusing. He don't want to come back. So what, you want to bring back an unhappy player? Like, how does that even make any sense? And now you've got Melts on the timeline going, bring him back. Oh, this is an unbelievable bomber. We're going to get Fermin Louise and we're bringing back our own fucking player that you were happy to sell, that you call Baby Drogba. This is ridiculous, bruv. The state of the fucking social media, the state of the football ownership and the board, because they ain't got any money to spend. They've spent all the money. And the one player that they were relying on to sell, that they can't sell, and they only get a loan, they're asking him to come back. Fucking hell. I don't want him back. I want a striker. Go and sign me a striker. You brought me Liam Delap and he's injured for 30 million. Yeah? You brought me Pedro's Land and Minerals, man. General, bruv. Yeah, Samba Minerals. No problems with Pedro. But you can't just have Pedro. So that makes me think that this injury is a little bit more serious. It's a little bit more than what they're making out to be, bruv. I honestly, I can't believe this. I cannot believe it. Now, can Nicholas Jackson even refuse it? Can he reject it? Can his camp reject it? Because he's still under contract under Blueco. Blueco own him. They own his soul. Yeah, he signed the death row contract. So I think he's under obligation settings to be brought back to Chelsea. But why do you want to bring back? It's going to cause so much toxic atmosphere. It's such an embarrassing story, bruv. The Guardian Sport, Nicholas Jackson is disappointed. Chelsea are insisting he comes back. Fucking hell, 2 months of injury to Delap. And now you're relying on bringing Sloshpot Jackson. And listen to this. We've had breaking news from Fabrizio Romano regarding Fermin Lopez that we've placed and sent a written proposal. We're writing proposals. We're not doing Zoom calls for this one. We're doing written proposals now of 40 million euros when they said they want close to 100 million euros for this guy. And he doesn't even want to go. He doesn't even want to leave. Yeah? That's a fucking embarrassment. Another one. It's like a double bomber of embarrassments from our ownership because they're trying to get 40 million euros is like 36 million quid in sterling for a player like that who they value, Barcelona value him at 90 million euros. And they know that the player's desperate to stay because he's from Barcelona. This is all PR, bruv. I don't even believe they're trying to get Fermin Lopez. I think it's all a smoke screen so that you can all go, oh, and accept Nicholas Jackson. No, I don't want him back, bruv. He doesn't want to. Not even the player wants to come back. So why do we want a player to come back that doesn't want to come back and doesn't want to play for Chelsea? Fucking hell, bruv. This is ridiculous. What they're going to say, well, guys, you know, we fucked up on Xavi Simons and we let Spursy mud us because we don't want to, you know, we're building bridges with Spurs now, you know. They're the blueprint in making pound notes. So we're not going to go and infiltrate. Oh, by the way, we signed the baby Lurch, who's 7 minutes into the game. He's on his fucking phone. Doesn't give it. He's doing a meatloaf tart bowley, except there's no one there, no missus there to nudge him and say, you're on the TV. Bruv, this is a joke, bruv. It's an absolute joke. I can't believe this. Have you ever seen anything like this at our football club? Has anyone seen this? Has anyone seen this? They're going to say, we tried, guys. We tried. We tried to sign him, but we can't get Fermin Lopez. Get me Fermin Lopez and bench that fucking static, cement booted fucking coach singer, yeah? Who everyone's glorifying stats about him when he had the biggest stinker if you got eyes and you can actually see, but he's like, need to go to Specsavers. It's ridiculous, bruv. Bruv, I don't want this slosh pot obsessed geezer coming back to Chelsea. Where is it? Where's all the news now? Where's all the news about it? Yeah? They want to land these bombers from Port. They got Pornstein to put it out. Has Fabrizio tweeted? Let's have a look. Has Fabrizio put it out? The kingpin himself. Or there's no money, there's no payout on this one. Let's have a look. He hasn't put anything out on Nicholas Jackson. Nothing. Nothing. But let's read his false narratives on Fermin Lopez. Yeah. Chelsea send official written proposal, guys, to Barcelona. Initial proposal of 40 million euros has been submitted this afternoon, right after the game. Awaiting answer from Barcelona. Well, they're going to reject that. Stonewall rejection. Barcelona maintain their position. No plans to sell Fermin Lopez this summer following Chelsea's bid. The only way for Fermin's exit would be in case he decides to leave with the future now in the player's hands. So no, nothing's changed. It's a fabricated, false narrative setting brown envelope agenda to make it look like we're trying to sign him. Pornstein was at the match today, was he? Yeah, I bet he was, bruv. Bruv, this is ridiculous, mate. Honestly, this is shambolic, man. We need a centre-back and goalkeeper, and Delap's going to be back in, 6-7 weeks? We've got 4 Premier League games. I'm sure we can deal without Liam Delap for 4 or 5 Premier League games. Like, what are we doing here, bruv? Seriously, what are we doing here? They ain't got no money. They spent all their money. And the joke is, after Enzo Maresca brings on Tyreek George, because we got the injury to Delap and Pedro's playing number 10, they bring up Tyreek George, substituted him twice, brought him on, and then took him off in the same game. And straight after, we've got him coming out with he's getting links to go, where's he going? Roma. Let me get it up. What a state, honestly. It's a state. Look at this. From Fabrizio Romano. Roma have scheduled new direct talks for Tyreek George after he played for Chelsea today. Negotiations under the way on a permanent deal with heavy sell-on clause. Course, let's promote the sell-on clause, shall we? Yeah. Understand Fulham also called, but Roma tried to anticipate other clubs. Hold on. Fulham. We played Fulham. Ed Barley, Siri Merchant, sitting next to the Fulham owner last game. Not this game, last game. Trying to flog Sterling for 20 million and we can't flog him for anything, bruv. Yeah? But yeah, Tyreek George, he's brought on, but you didn't bring on your £55 million signing Gittins and put Estevao in number 10 and let him blossom in a number 10. No. Bring on Tyreek George. Bruv, honestly, bruv, this is anything to make you go just absolutely loopy, bruv. Yeah? Loopy. Absolutely loopy, bruv. Let me have a quick look, Ultras, yeah? Smash that like button. So do we know? Like, you can't just put this news out. Like, he's obviously going for a medical, so let us know. Is he under obligation to come back? If he's under obligation, which I think he is, like Trev was, because Trev easily could have rejected his loan when he was on loan at Crystal Palace, but he had no choice. So it looks like to me that Nicholas Jackson has no choice. His camp can cry their eyes out like Liam Gallagher all they want, but the reality is he's going to be forced to come back to Chelsea. And we're bringing back a player that the ownership have publicly made it clear that we want to sell him. The player himself and their camp knows that he's not wanted, and he's there having his medical, thinks he's going to sign for Bayern Munich for a year loan, and now you're asking him to come back. You're on your slosh pot knees, Siri Merchant, and these clown directors, because of their shit squad building, because they don't know how to spend money, bruv. They don't know how to spend money, bruv. This is embarrassing. 2 billion spent, and we're bringing back a player that no one even rates. These brown envelopes, these blue ticks have been propagandering Nicholas Jackson's baby Drogba. Enzo Maresca says he's my perfect number 9, but you had no fucking say whatsoever to keep Jackson, allow him to be publicly embarrassed in the media, broadcasted, put out in a shop window like it's Dale Winton's supermarket sweep, all right, and whoever puts in any sort of offer will sell Jackson to you, yeah? You only get him alone with no obligation to buy, and all of a sudden now, everyone's like, yeah, bring him back, bruv. The comments are nuts. The comments are nuts. They're saying the bomber, this is a double bomber. We could get Fermin Lopez and we can bring back Jackson. Oh, we're sorted, bruv. I want a striker that can actually fucking score goals. That actually improves our team. I don't want to go back to the last 2 years of this striker, bruv. And he doesn't want to be here. I don't understand it, mate. Yeah, I do. I do understand it. They haven't got any money to go and buy. I'm surprised they haven't gotten the Seagull merchants and gone for one of their strikers. Why don't you bring in Danny Welbeck? Bring in anyone, fucking anyone, bruv. But to embarrass us like this publicly, to bring back a player that we all know you don't want. The player himself knows it. Like, how does this even make any sense? Doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever. And clearly no one rates this guy. No one wants to pay that 60 to 100 million that you lot value him. And I always said it. If he's worth 100 million, Siri Merchant and Tout Bowley, if he's truly worth 100 million, then why are you selling him? Why have we gone in the market and spent, what have we spent? 85 million. 80 million on 2 strikers. And because one's got injured with a hamstring, because he's not had a proper pre-season, played a Club World Cup, you know, all of a sudden it's all panic stations, bruv. Yeah? It's Heath Ledger Joker says, we leave the lab and the ownership lose their fucking minds. Everyone's going doolally, bruv. Fucking hell. Wow. I did not expect this one. And as Fabrizio tweeted out, I want to see what Fabrizio says, mate. Yeah? Everyone, that's your guru, mate. That's your guru. He ain't putting nothing out, bruv. Ultras in the chat. Put me any latest news because I'm blocked by Pornstein, yeah? He's blocked me, so I can't see his tweets. So anyone, if you hear anything, put it in the chat. Put it in the chat, yeah? You spent 40 million on the baby lurch, yeah? That everyone seems to lap that up, all right? This guy, this is why I'm wearing Adidas, yeah? Shout out Curse as well. You know, the 3 slitted eyebrows because Gillette is the best the baby lurch can get. Yeah, he's dyed his hair. He's got his fresh hair trim. Everyone's promoting that. He's wearing his fucking horrible attire, bruv. All right. And it's like, oh, they didn't even announce him. They didn't even bring him on the pitch or nothing, bruv. Yeah. We've had the Xavi Simons scandal getting muddied by Spursy. All right. And now you want to embarrass us further by putting a 40 million euro bid for Fermin Lopez, who blatantly we need. All right, it's clear as day because we had no creation today. We were lost for creation. Absolutely shocking performance, and we got away with it. All right, and we got the 3 points. And now you're embarrassing us by bringing back a player that you're exiling. It's crazy, bruv. This is Trev Chalobah's settings all over again, except this is even worse, bruv. This is even worse. This is happening on the same day that it's been announced with the here we go. A fucking here we go. We get here we go. Finally, Sloshbosh Jackson is out of Chelsea. Yeah. Hold on a minute. Yeah, I need extra motivation because playing for Chelsea is not extra motivation. I need a slush pot in my DMs. Yeah. We've had all that nonsense. We've had him get recklessly get red cards because he just doesn't give a shit. All right. The manager says he's perfect number 9. He wants a carbon copy of Nicolai Jackson. But yeah, he's happy to sell him. And now, we're going to sit in the boardroom together with Carrot Winstanley, Stuart Little, Siri Merchant, Meatloaf Tout Bowley, Sam Jewell, Joe Shields with his black book from the City Academy, and all discuss what do we do? Because we ain't got a pot to piss in. We can't sell any more dead wood. We can't get Chilwell off the books. We can't get, Sterling off the books. We're in a bit of a kerfuffle. We're waiting for that Tyreek George pure profit money after playing him today, embarrassingly. All right. And, fantastic squad building, bruv. We're relying on Tozin, Uncle Tozin, and Chalobah, who cost us nothing. All right. Nothing. We bench Reece James today, our captain, for another London derby. All right. And now we've lost Dilap. We've lost Cole Palmer through injury, inevitable, because he's played fucking 2 years back-to-back seasons and a Club World Cup. No rest, but he's still landing the minerals at Notting Hill Carnival, bruv, all camouflaged up. But at least he's not camouflaged like that fucking Saeed fella, bruv. Yeah, I'll tell you that now. Wearing the Stevie Wonder glasses, looking like a Buzz Lightyear. Yeah, at least Cole Palmer's got some sort of swag, bruv. Yeah, he wears the dreads and all that. He's got the face mask on. He's elite, bruv. Yeah, baller. Yeah, we need Cole Palmer back now. Fucking hell. Bring him back. I don't care. Give him injections like John Terry. We need that creation. We need that light, bruv. Yeah? João Pedro saved us today. Fucking saved us. Trev saved us today. Trev, baller. Baller. Exiled this player. And he's got top stats in every position, every stat in the game. Fucking Enzo Fernandez stats. Trev Chalobah's stats. Elite today. Elite. Involved in getting the goal disallowed, the first goal that they scored, yeah. So we got off the hook, bruv, yeah. And because everyone's Peter Pan, bruv, they're in dream world, all right, with a reality. And he has a strike, uses his initiative to have a strike, and we get a handball penalty. Bosh, let's have it right. All for the glory to go to the coach singer who had an absolute stinker today, all right. And like I said in my review. When he doesn't have to run, when he doesn't have to move, like he's used to standing there like a coach singer, comfortable, he can deliver a set piece, a penalty, no problem. But when he's got to actually move, no, don't worry. We'll just have Casado there playing for 2 players on the pitch every single time he's on the pitch. Bring me Fermin Lopez. I want this baller. Yeah, I'm telling you now, he's an upgrade on Enzo Fernandez. And he's creative. He's more creative. 2-footed, goals, header, Spanish touch, intricate passing, tackles, can fucking run, can cover ground. I want that baller at Chelsea, yeah? My baller, I want him. They need to make it happen, bruv, yeah? And they need to make sure that they don't flog Trev Baresi, because Trev Baresi, oh, bruv, amazing. And Pedro, let's have it right. He's like a V12 Mercedes S-Class. Luxurious, bruv. It's got all the kit, full works, bells and whistles galore, yeah? And if you want to cruise a little bit in comfort, no problem. But if you want to rev that beauty up, bruv, you want to fucking put pedal to metal, then you got that as well, bruv. Yeah, trust me. Boom. Let's go. So, we got the 3 points. I'm very happy with that. But I want to know what's going on with Jackson. I want to know what's going on with Jackson, bruv. My review, obviously, I'm not as crazy as this, because this is the thing, right? When it comes to like transfers and these clowns, it just irates me, because I know how these journalists are. They're vampires. They're snakes and ladder merchants. They'll do anything for a pound note. They'll do anything for a story. Anything for a story, bruv. You know what? It's mad to me that your £55 million player, Gittins, doesn't even get a sniff today. Doesn't get a sniff. Yeah? At all. It's ridiculous. So that cements it. The baby Lurch Garnacho, he's starting every game, bruv. Gittins is on the bench. So what's the point in spending 55 fucking M's on Gittins if you're not even going to trust him and play him? What's the point? You could have used that on any other. You could have bought Xavi Simons for that matter, who's versatile, more versatile than Gittins. It doesn't make sense. The transfer strategy doesn't make sense. But what it does make sense for is profit all the time. That's what it's all about. Resale value, death row contracts, young players, bruv. And you're offering 40 million euros for a baller like Fermin Lopez, embarrassing and insulting Barcelona. Like, you think they're going to accept that? Is that the best offer you can come up with? Bruv, these owners should have been wanked in a bush. Should be nowhere near Chelsea Football Club. Nowhere fucking near it, bruv. Yeah? This is suspect, bruv. Where is it? Is anyone is there any tweet? They just want to land there and just shut up, do they? The Arsenal Centre says, thanks for Nonny. With G14 and Eze, he will cook, bruv. Let's have it right. You ain't going to make me rattle with Medueke. I don't rate him. I'm so happy you taking him off us. I really am. He's a flat-footed grasshopper on speed that thinks he's some sort of R9 or CR7, bruv. Yeah? Arrogant, Mandem FC, so he's going to intoxicate your whole dressing room with all that gang signs and huddles and whatnot, whatever they do. But I tell you what he's elite at. He's elite at rapping. Oh, 100%. He can rap. He can rap. He can dance to a tune. He probably got all the experience and all the help from Enzo, the coach singer, bruv, because he can do karaoke. Elite, bruv. Yeah, that's probably his most elite attribute. Yeah, I'm done, mate. I'm done. Madueke, well done. But you know how I feel about us selling Madueke to you lot. Yeah, this is how I feel. Is how all the Man United supporters feel about us. These clowns signing Garnacho for 40 million. Didn't even knowing that the player only wants us. No one wants to hijack him. No one's queuing up for the baby lurch. No one. No one's queuing up for him. And we just hand it out like a slosh pot. 40 million. No, 20 million, take it or leave it. Or we'll take a loan deal. He doesn't want to play for you. He wants to leave. Yeah? Oh, mate. These lot, whoever's in charge of this, bruv. Listen, Nonny's cooking. I'll tell you what he's going to cook. He's going to cook overboiled rice. That's what he's going to cook. Because you know your rice, when he's playing him those balls, you watch him, bruv. You watch him do step overs like a grasshopper, mate. I'm telling you that now for free, bruv. Yeah, 100%. Yeah. I'm done here, bruv. I'm done, honestly. Yeah. We've just won a game, bruv. Just about 1 hour on a nutsack. All right. Let's go to, let me have a look. Let me have a quick look. There's nothing else on here. All right. Breaking news from the Standard Sport. Nicholas Jackson is angry at Chelsea's decision. It is understood Chelsea officials took their decision whilst he was on a private jet flying to Germany. Yet they allowed him to come off the private jet, not inform him straight away. I swear, bruv, private jets nowadays, they have internet. They have satellite. You've got your own personal mobile, your own phone in the seat. So they could have called him on the jet. This doesn't make sense to me. Yeah, it doesn't make sense, bro. So what? That tells me he's going to come back. He's furious at Chelsea. So now you're going to bring an irate, pissed off Nicholas Jackson, who at the end of the day is going to play second fiddle to João Pedro. This is an absolute shambles. It's a shambles. It's a shambles, bruv. I actually feel for Nicholas Jackson. I really do, because he's been mistreated. I don't rate him. All these melts. Do you know what's embarrassing? You watch all of these content creators, yeah, that were happy to sell him, that were promoting this guy, overhyping him, are now gonna, while celebrating a loan and getting him off the books because we've upgraded. Now they're desperate on their knees for him. They're going to promote him coming back. That is the state. That is our social media platform to a T, bruv. Yeah. So he's coming back until we find a replacement, bruv. Bruv, I'll tell you, you're not wrong. We need a transfer ban to stop these clowns doing any more damage. Seriously, we need a transfer ban. Yeah. So Chelsea will insist Nicholas Jackson returns despite his disappointment at their request. This is a prime example of human commodity assets. They don't give a shit. They don't treat these players with respect, with any sentiment. They just see him as pound notes. And now they're in a pickle. Now it's all a kerfuffle, right? Because of their fucking directors, Lynn Stanley and Stuart Little, who have killed our squad building, spent almost $2 billion, and we're relying on bringing back the Nicholas Jackson, who you cannot wait to offload for the pound note. Fucking hell. Honestly, I cannot. My blood pressure's gone through the roof. It's ridiculous. This is actually ridiculous. Understood Liverpool remaining active talks to sign Mark Gay. Why are we not signing Mark Gay? Chelsea are ready to pay over 30 million to get the deal done, but it depends on Crystal Palace. 30 million for Mark Gay, and we're not on that. Why are we not on that? What? Reunite Gay with Trev Chalobah and we've upgraded. Liverpool getting a steal then. And they're getting a proper centre-back. I want Bastoni. I want Donnarumma. No. But you can get Mark Gay for 30 million and you're telling me you're not going to go and sign Mark Gay? You're not going to go and try and get Mark Gay? You offered 40 million euros. That's 36 million sterling for Fermin Lopez, but you won't bid for Mark Gay. 30 million. They don't have any intent to actually upgrade and improve the deficiencies in the team so that we can generally say a title charge. I can't believe this shit. Bruv, this is a circus. This is a circus. Absolute circus. This is just getting. This is. Do you know what? Yeah, it's getting. Actually, let's put it up. Let me put it up. This is why we can't allow Jackson to go. Yeah, because of an injury and our squad building. This is why we can't let him go. You see this here? Blue Co. Yeah, Clear Lake. 500 million loan, 12.96% interest, 702 million bank loan with Sonia plus 3.2. That's about 7% interest. That's the debt. They've spent the 1.22 billion already, yeah, and they're paying interest every year on an interest-only repayment package agreement. And now we are bringing back players that they bought to fit for a pound note because of an injury situation. A player that doesn't want to be at our football club. A player that's rejecting to come back. A player that's pissed he's got to come back. A player that Enzo Maresca said is his perfect number 9 but couldn't say shit because he's a yes man and doesn't actually believe he's his perfect number 9 when I know he was on the blower to Victor Osimhen twice, desperate to sign him, lost more hair follicles than fucking Guardiola at this rate because he wanted Victor Osimhen. Get out of here, man. Get out of here. Bruv, the wedding singer, yeah, he's like he's the mask of Zorro, the mask he's wearing. Oh, we don't see the absolute stinker that he put on the pitch. We don't see Casado almost fucking losing a leg, going in battle every game to compensate for this guy and carry this guy. But don't worry, he's got GA because that's all these lot care about. They're XG porn merchants. They're GA merchants, yeah? But let's talk about Trev Chalobah's actual stats. Let me read them out. Yeah? Let's read out Trev Chalobah's stats. Yeah? Let's read them out. Why is this not coming up, bruv? This is ridiculous. Here we go. No, it ain't coming up. Why is it not coming up, bro? My laptop always does this. Let me read them out. Trev Chalobah today, yeah? This is Trev Chalobah today. 90% pass accuracy, 11 duels won, which is the most out of any player. 3 out of 5 tackles won, most out of any player. 2 recoveries, 4 interceptions, one clearance, one block, fouled 3 times, and one of them was given for the disallowed goal, and committed not one foul. Yeah. But yet with Enzo Fernandez, oh, we got to gloss it up like Lily Phillips walking down the street looking like a glazed donut. We got to gloss that one up because he's been so pants and cost £105 million notes more than Trev Chalobah, who cost us nothing. Nah, man. Bruv, you say Enzo was decent, yeah? After we got that first goal at the end of the first half, everyone relaxed a bit. If we went in there 0-0, it would have been a different situation. The way we performed today was just a shocking performance, yeah? And sometimes when you win and you play shit, that's praise. We give praise to that because that shows a bit of, you know, a bit of grit about us, you know? But, bruv, mate, I don't know what you're watching, mate. Yeah, I do not know what you're watching. Esteval didn't do as much, wasn't as effective. We need Cole Palmer in there. Creativity wasn't there. Creativity wasn't there. That's my concern. That's my worry about today. I always praise when praise is deserved. I praised João Pedro. I thought defensively he cleared off the line. He was involved in that handball incident before they conceded a handball to Trev shot, you know, and it went in our favour. He also scored and got in the right position and moved away from their defender and just delivers clinical, bro. You know. That's what it's all about. It's the right thing to do is praise. Yeah. All right, let's go to let's see if there's any more news quickly. All right, so I'm unsure if we should bring him back. This is a Pies and Mash. So Pies and Mash also is doing promotion for William Hill, like the Benson Edges. You see where I'm going with this, yeah? This is why they don't really, you know, they don't land it, bruv. They don't call it out. They just go with it because it protects their shit. I'm unsure if we should bring him back if he's really annoyed. Is his head going to be in it and focused on Chelsea still? Going to be very interested to see what happens. Well, I think the fact that you're bringing back an unhappy player tells you everything you need to know, bruv. Yeah, exactly that. Jackson to Bayern has collapsed. Who's put that out now? Has that actually been officially put out? Let's have a look. Still nothing from Fabrizio, is there? Nothing. Why is he so quiet? So what? He wants Ornstein to take the heat for this one. Big up Carefree Minerals, bruv. Smash them likes. Smash those likes and subscribe. Tomorrow's stream I'm going to do with Sizzler and Curse. I can't do it tonight. And this is a emergency stream. Let's have it right. We'll do what the what's it? The Tate does, yeah. But we call it the brown envelope matrix. Have it right, or should we do this?
So, welcome back to the channel, guys. And today, as you can see, we have got the Lionel Messi of football journalism on the channel.
Yeah, the Lionel Messi. He looks like he's 40 years old. Lionel Messi, bruv. Yeah, retired Lionel Messi because he ain't firing. He's pushing out narratives. His ball carrying's elite for the narrative settings. Tariq George to Roma. Here we go. 28 million euros plus sell-on clause. Other clubs are prepared to hijack. Well, how are they going to hijack if it's a here we go? How are they going to hijack if it's a here we go? Where's this here we go? Let's do this. Let's refresh it. No, he ain't done no here we go. Where's the here we go? Ain't no here we go, bruv. And I don't understand all the panic, bruv. I don't understand all the panic. You know, Liam Delap's going to miss, what, 4 games, 5 games? Well, obviously, it must be more serious. It's got to be more serious. It's funny though. Goldfish was at the game, was he? He was clipped at the game. Yeah.
I'll say it again. I have messaged a owner of Chelsea Football Club. Okay, not going to tell you which one, but I have messaged a owner of Chelsea Football Club. Told him all my fears about Garnacho and why it really should not happen, because this could really blow up in our face and we could be a circus even more from it. And that's how the public could view us. And if you think they don't care about how the public view them, what are you thinking? Because they very much care about how the public view them. Okay. So it can blow up in our faces. And I've messaged a sporting director. I'm not going to tell you which one either. I've told both of them, and I know for a fact both of them have read it. They know, they are aware of the red flags. So if they choose to do it and it blows up in their face the way we're telling them it might, gone. I mean, the owners can't be gone, but gone. Directors, gone.
And just know he's looking up and seeing the baby lurch there in the boxes. Yeah. Probably vaping like a general. Yeah. Facts. Right. Sky Sports reported on it. I'm seeing here after Romano gave it his seal of approval earlier. All right. Is this to do with Tyreek George? But what's going on with Nicholas Jackson? Because Nicholas Jackson is refusing. He's pissed. Well, what's going on then? Yeah. It should be just a flat out. He's coming back. He's got no say and he's coming back. What's the hold up? Why not just broadcast? Why not just broadcast that he's coming back? End of. So Delap's out for 2 months. This is what's going to happen this season. You're going to see it this season, bruv. I'm telling you. All right, check Kieran Gill. I don't even follow this guy, man. Hold on. Kieran Gill. How do you get him up, man? What's his at? I don't know his at. What's Kieran Gill's at? Kieran Gill. Let's have a look. Here it is. I got it now. All right. Okay, exclusive. Where is it? Chelsea have told Nicholas Jackson to fly back to London, confirmed. Bayern Munich informed after Liam Delap's hamstring injury. Jackson has been training with Chelsea first team rather than bomb squad in case he stayed. So what? Now he's PR and he's been training with the first team squad rather than the bomb squad. So we're calling it a bomb squad. The ones that are all surplus to requirements. The players that they brought in are the bomb squad now. Yeah, because they're getting bombed to any club where they can get a pound note. In case he stayed. This is hilarious, bruv. The PR, the way they spin this is just ridiculous. God, mate. Yeah. Absolutely ridiculous. All right. Well, it doesn't look like anything's happening. Doesn't look like anything's happening. Who else is there? Who else is there? So Jackson's camps refused to come back, insist the player would do the medical and complete the loan move. They can't really say. It's down to what's in Jackson's contract. Ben Jacobs. All right, let's go to Toothpick Jacobs, the cousin of Jonathan Goldstein. Let's go to him. Chelsea have made a 40 million offer to Barcelona. Old news via Fabrizio Romano. Efforts made all week to get the player by buy-in with Lopez, as revealed, and the player is still considering his future. Barcelona yet to answer. All right, nothing there. Bruv, the PR is nuts, and the way that they're going to spin this. I tell you what, yeah, no one exposes and calls out the brown envelope matrix like we do on here, and that's a fact. That's why we're hated. It is panic, bruv. It's panic everywhere. Panic everywhere. That's it. There's nothing else. I'm going back. Hold on. Let's have a look. There's nothing. You know, back in the day with football, you would always have 3 strikers, 4 strikers. I remember the days where we've had 4 or where Man United have had 4 strikers, yeah? Now, these clowns are playing on Swiss Army knife settings, yeah? They want a Swiss Army knife in every position, yet that doesn't seem to be working out so well, yeah? Doesn't seem to be working out. You know, for me, the way that these players are treated is why they don't have any loyalty. But I blame them and their agents for signing these death row contracts. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, it's not long before these owners they've ruined the reputation. Players talk to other players. You know, agents deal with club owners, speak to other club owners, and that's it. Once you've damaged your reputation in a close knit industry like at the top level in football, you're done. All these players are going to want to leave. They're not going to want to stay. And Nicholas Jackson is exactly like that. So Nicholas Jackson's agent, Ali Barrett, is still fighting to save the loan deal. Barrett and Jackson are currently still in Munich. Cool. Yeah. Well, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Bruv, they don't care if he's a human being or not. They're desperate. They're panicking now. Because what happens if... Listen, there's going to be a lot of injuries this year for us. And that's not me being negative. That's me being realistic that players like Casado and Cole Palmer, Colwill, they've all played like pretty much every single game, right? They don't have rest. We've had a Club World Cup. We've not had a preseason. We've not had a proper holiday, you know, as players are used to. And now we're getting players dropping like flies, bruv. Oh, mate. All right, let's go to that. You want to see the Enzo Fernandez thing? What's happened here? Is this where he's this is where everyone was saying he kicked up a stink because of his shit performance in the first half. Let's have a look. Oh, so he gave it bigger now to the staff. Apparently, it's because they kept throwing instructions at him or telling him to do this and do that, and he didn't like it. You know, where do you draw the line? Like after this game, do you know how many people are saying we need signings? We need to make some signings. More signings needed. More signings needed. This is Oliver saying, please, sir, more. You want more? We've spent 2 billion. You want more? Is that not enough? What does that tell you? What we're buying is shit. And they're selling their shit. And you turtlenecks are promoting us selling the shit that they bought that you hyped up. To go, look, we're making money. To go in the market and do what with it? What are we going to do with it? And it's a trophy now. Wow, Chelsea so profitable. Bro, I wouldn't be surprised. I'm not surprised. How many players we bought? 90 players? You're going to make money, ain't you? Buy some more. Buy some more. Buy some. How about the demand should be, can we buy some experience? Can we buy some men? Can we buy some proven pedigree? Some elite levels already made, ready-made players to help all this young talent that we got? Can we demand that? Or is that a little bit far-fetched? Is that unacceptable, is it? Of course. From all you brown envelopes, it's unacceptable, isn't it? Don't speak that. It's like I'm speaking blasphemous, bruv. Yeah? Against Blue Co minions. It's mad. It's mad. So Chelsea have told told Jackson he no longer has permission to undergo a medical and must come back. This is shocking. It's disgraceful. This is what our club's become. Yeah? This is what our elite football club has become. Yeah? It's outrageous. The circus continues, mate. The circus continues. Yeah? This seems quite appropriate, actually. Let's go.
Well, we do leave stuff out, Todd. And if I wrote everything I knew, you'd be in big trouble.
Facts. Not only will Baby Lurch disrupt the dressing room, now we're going to have an unhappy Jackson disrupt the dressing room, bro. It's going to be blood on the dance floor. Oh! Yeah? Blood on the dance floor, bruv. And ain't no Willie gonna save this one, bruv. Ain't no Willie gonna turn this one around, bruv. Check Ben Jacobs' post. All right, let's go to him. Toothpick Jacobs. Let's go. All right, breaking. Chelsea have revoked Nicholas Jackson's permission to undergo a medical after informing Bayern they won't be proceeding with the loan. It follows Liam Delap's hands. Jackson is required to return and Bayern are informed. Listen, it's a fact, all right, that Jackson has no choice but to come back. Expect Sosh Pot, your baby Drogba, that you're all going to nosh off to back at the bridge. Yeah? A disgrace. In the words of King Didier Drogba, it's a fucking disgrace. Yeah? And that's where I'm ending it, bruv. Facts. So have it right. Make sure you go and check out my review, which is pinned at the top live chat, and smash a like and comment. Put your comments down below. I'll be back tomorrow with Sizzler and Curse. I'm going to go enjoy my evening, bruv. I need to relax. If there's any breaking news, I might put out a cheeky video or I'll wait till tomorrow's stream. Respect to everyone, bruv. Oh, hold on. If this is from the Pawnstein, if Jackson does not accept Bowley's proposal, then the club will take him to Rwanda. In the coffin, yeah? They're going to be doing the coffin walk, yeah? Like we did in Baku. Oh, mad. Unhappy players ruin the mode. Look at Newcastle. Majority of Newcastle players are not happy after Isaac news. Facts. Big up to everyone. We'll leave on the Pawnstein with his breaking news, bruv.
I normally get a little lull and respite. The season ends and the market doesn't quite start. I can go on holiday, relax, and maybe there'll be a story or two. I went on holiday last week and I spent the entire time fly from private jet in to meet players and break for my holiday, then go back to it. But Yeah, it's a repercussion of the Club World Cup, clearly.